What is up, YouTube? It's Taylor here, and I'm here to share with you 7 tips on how I stay healthy as a very busy person. And hopefully some of these tips can help you as well to grow in your health for yourself and your family, and overall just give you more energy to be a higher achiever like I know you are. So with that, please comment down below what your favorite healthy tip is that you use in your daily life, and I'm looking forward to sharing these tips with you. So with that, I'm going to jump right in and start with the number 1 tip that I have, which is why I'm standing in my kitchen, and that would be nutrition. Nutrition is absolutely vital for you to get right in order to be a very successful and high energy and high achieving person. We all know that your day depends on your fuel, just like your vehicle depends on how much gas you have in it or how much electricity you have in it. You need to have that tank full. So what my tips are for you on this one is to simply get a plan. Whether you're counting macros, counting calories, just getting a structure and a framework built is absolutely going to help you figure out what it is that you need in your life in order to achieve more with your body. This would be one of the most serious tips that I have, is that you need to take your body seriously and your nutrition seriously. We as human beings only get one body, as far as I know. And so it's super important to learn to take care of your body. And with this first tip, I also included to stay hydrated. That is definitely a big tip that is often overlooked. So if you're eating greasy, low energy, low impact foods, that is going to decrease your energy over the day and not be able to sustain you. So find really nutrient dense foods to help you carry yourself throughout the day. I meal prep, I order groceries online, I make sure that I stick to that plan for myself and for my family as well. So that's my first tip. My second tip is to take time to unplug and to listen to yourself. Whether this is through meditation or reflection, journaling, whatever it is very important for you to take care of your mental health, is to unplug and reflect. We are so consumed with scrolling and emails and texts and all of these notifications going off constantly throughout the day. It is so important to unplug, to close your eyes, and to simply sit in silence for a little bit of time. I do this right away in the morning. I know that I'm trying to do it more often throughout the day, but it is really when I set aside time to meditate and, again, just to listen to that inner voice. That is a really lost art, I feel like, in today's world. So that's my second tip. My third tip is to move your body. So moving your body in whatever capacity and whatever way that you love. So with that, I mean, if you love to Zumba and you love to shake your booty, shake your bonbon, like just go for it and get your blood pumping, get your lungs moving, and your body will definitely thank you for that. If you're not an Olympic power lifter, that's okay too. You just need to find something that you enjoy that gets your body moving. For me specifically, I work out in my home gym. I've got some weights and different things like that we use on a regular basis. I also belong to a traditional gym in the area, and then I also belong to an Orange Theory fitness gym as well, which those are, of course, structured classes where a coach is telling you and motivating you to do it. So you got to figure out what works for you and absolutely work it. If you love yoga, do yoga. If you love Zumba, do Zumba. If you love housework, just really go to town on vacuuming and dusting and whatever. And you need to move your body, and your body, like I said, will thank you for that. The fourth tip is to take supplements, take vitamins, and do whatever you can to do to fill the gaps. So food is very different from what it was 100, 200 years ago. So with all of the processed foods, there's a lot of nutrients that are actually taken out of those foods as well. I'm not a nutritionist or a health expert by any means, but I do know that there are deficiencies in a lot of the foods we consume. So what I do is I take collagen protein as well as a multivitamin, as well as I take some hair, skin, and nail supplements as well. So again, like if you're looking through your macros and you see, okay, I really need more extra fats or extra protein or whatever it is, then you need to fill in those gaps with something smarter than not, basically. So it's okay to do that. We've come a long way with technology from both views, and so let's start to supplement and use the good side of technology to our advantage for those foods. Also with this, I wanted to mention to learn about your body, to learn about what it is that your body needs, what it is that your body lacks, what it is that your body is, it doesn't like. That would include taking a blood test to figure out if you do have allergies, if you do have sensitivities. Once you figure out and you have a better blueprint of your body, you will be able to fix and customize that plan for your workouts and for your nutrition that much more better. And I think that that's a really big missed opportunity for people, is that we simply just go on doing what we've always done and not really listen to, oh my gosh, I feel really bloated after I eat that, or oh my gosh, my stomach is killing me. It feels like there's shooting sharp pains, in my stomach or whatever. And so when we start to learn and listen to our bodies, we're able to get that much more ahead of the game with fueling our bodies and our mind. God, I feel like a doctor on this video. This is great. I'm not a doctor. Okay. All right. The fifth tip. I'm back on track, you guys. I promise. The fifth tip is to build a sleep schedule. This is my working spot that I have to work with. Building a sleep schedule is so important. In the recent years, we have figured out that drunk driving and drowsy driving have similar impairments, which that is absolutely shocking. And if you can imagine driving while being fatigued, can you imagine running a business, running a family, running a marriage, running any of those things with not enough sleep? That's just crazy. So my advice to you on this, and what I'm working on, like I said, a lot, is trying to get a schedule down. So if you know that you need to get up at whatever time, 5:45, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, literally whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Work that backwards to know how many hours you need to get to be an optimized person. That's what we're working for here, is how do you maneuver and take as much juice and squeeze the life out of this life that you possibly can, squeeze the juice out of this life as you possibly can. And that is what these tips will help you with. That's the fifth tip. The sixth tip is to track all aspects of these pieces in your life. Track how many hours of sleep you get. Track how good that quality of sleep is. There's a ton of technology out there that is ready for you to learn about your body, to track your sleeping, track your nutrition, figure out how many calories you're eating, how many calories and macronutrients you need. All of these things can be systematized and numbered down so that you can have a better understanding and be able to realize when you feel your best. So that's what I love to do, is figure out when it is that I am feeling my best and performing my best, and then duplicating that day after day, because I want more of that. And I know you do too. With that as well, tracking your exercise. Track how many calories you burned, how many steps you took. All of these things are super important to, again, understand what makes you tick as a person, and what makes you tick the best and what makes you feel the best is important. So my last tip, and the biggest tip that is closest to my heart, is tip number 7. And that is to learn to love yourself, to learn to love your body. And no matter what you look like, no matter what size you are, no matter what type of moles or stretch marks or cellulite or facial hair or whatever it is that you are going through, male or female or whatever gender you are, if you do not love yourself, all of these previous 6 steps will do nothing. You will get nowhere. You will find less confidence, and you will just not ever achieve the life that you know that you're capable of achieving. So my tip is really from the heart on that, because I know that I do have a very healthy lifestyle, and I do know that I love myself, and it has been a journey. We've all been through different traumas and different things, and it's even more important in today's world when we see all of this stuff on social media. We see everybody's highlight reels of what they're doing that makes them the best, or what they're doing that makes them, achieving the most and having the most fun and all of these things. But at the core of all of those, and the core of all social media, is to be able to see and understand what really makes people love themselves. And I've been on a personal journey of that myself, learning to love me, learning to love that I am great at some things, and learning to love that I'm not great at other things. That is what makes life fun, is the variety and the differences, and what people makes people is their individual self-light and self-love. So that is my last tip for you today, is to figure out what it is that you love about yourself and realize that your face and your body is your fortune. Your health is the greatest wealth. And if you don't have those, nothing else matters. No achievements, no medals, no awards, no amount of money will ever be able to fill that void. So my encouragement is to figure out what you do to make you love you, and you can't give what you don't have. So if you're looking to give love and you're looking to find love, you can't give that other person, whether it's a spouse or a child or a career, you can't give what you don't have. So if you need to give something, you need to find it within yourself first. And self-love is the deepest part of that I've found in my life. And it allows me to become better and to become best, is knowing that I am capable, knowing that I love me and that I've got my back no matter what. And I really hope that this journey that I'm sharing with you is inspiring you. If it has, please share this video, please subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all on the next video very soon. See you later.